What's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day. I'm whispering just because my boy's asleep in the other room. I'm trying not to wake him up so we can talk about these awesome topics that we have here for today. First of all, I want to thank all you guys for rocking with us, sticking with us because we've missed a couple videos. Life's been hectic, but let's go ahead and get into today's topics. Michael Keaton's Batman tease for the Flash movie, as well as what Barbara Muschietti posted on social media in regards to the Flash, and it's about the scope of the movie, and it's exciting, to be honest. We're going to be talking about Shazam's costume reveal that happened yesterday, and I have some thoughts on that for sure. And then also a pesky rumor about the Batman and whether or not WB is going to be interfering in the movie or not. So that being said, again, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get to topic number one, which is the Flash. I have a few things that come to mind, and I'm sure some of you have heard some of them maybe in other videos. First of all, the biggest question comes to mind is what kind of jelly is in that donut that Batman's eating? Because that doesn't look like blood. I know it's supposed to be blood, but it doesn't look like blood, and I hope that's just something that's part of a tease in this image that was revealed. Anyways, it's most likely because Michael Keaton's Batman is actually a brutal Batman, older, probably more jaded, and he's going to be kicking some serious butt in this movie, hopefully. Now, the second question that comes to mind is there going to be an exoskeleton laced onto Bruce Wayne's body, Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne's body, because he should be an old man at this point. And obviously the reference to Kingdom Come may be there because it looked like that could be a metal suit right beneath the actual logo. So it looks like the suit is a little different, and I do hope to see a different suit, an upgraded suit, because this is an older Batman. You would think Bruce Wayne would continuously upgrade his technology. So that's another thing that comes to mind. Third, I am wondering, when we talk about this movie and Batman in this movie, all the teases have been for Michael Keaton's Flash. So I'm wondering if we're ever going to get a tease or reference to Ben Affleck's Batman. I want to see Ben Affleck's Batman outside of the two chairs on set. There haven't been any references, and discussion hasn't been revolving around Ben Affleck's Batman. And I'm really curious as to what kind of tease we might get out of that. But of course, I understand why the hype is around Michael Keaton, is because he's coming back after so long. So yeah, that's what comes to mind automatically for me. And I'm not sure if I just mentioned this or not, because obviously this reminds me of The Watchmen. The Watchmen, of course, is a universe that also converged with the DC universe just recently in comics, in the Button storyline with the Flash and Batman during Rebirth, and also Doomsday Clock, which Jeff Johns wrote, of all people. I was a big fan of it, to be honest. The Doomsday Clock storyline was awesome. Do I think they're going to converge the Watchmen universe and DC? Probably not, but I am not so sure, because let's go ahead and look at let's hit the internet here and let's find Barbara Muschietti's post online. So let's see here. Boom. Okay. So it says, you can see Luis Fernando on Twitter says, according to Flash's producer, which also is Andy Muschietti's sister, Barbara Muschietti, 1/4 of the movie, which is bringing the multiverse concept to the DCU, has already been shot. She uses the hashtag It's Big, confirming the Flash movie has a big scope. So here you can see 1/4 in the can, and yes, we recycle. The Argentinian flag right there. Hecho, I believe, means done. 4 years of Spanish. I don't really know if that's what it means. I forgot. 1/4 done, I'm assuming, and it says the Flash movie, it's big. So, again, one of the things in regards to this movie is that we're still a little sore as Snyderverse fans here. We're still a little sore about the fact that DC still hasn't called Zack Snyder after, 4 or 6 weeks now that the movie's been out. Snyder hasn't heard nothing, but this movie seemingly continues his storyline. So, still a little sore about that, but I gotta admit, hearing stuff like that does excite me, because I am a fan of Andy Muschietti's work that I've seen so far, and Barbara Muschietti teasing the fact that it's big. is exciting because obviously they're not going to reveal everything to us, but they did say, and we do know that they're going to be introducing the multiverse to us. And I get why, again, Snyder fans, I understand why we're all upset. But I'm not going to go ahead and boycott this movie because Andy Muschietti seems to be getting the creative freedom he wants. So I'm not going to knock him for that fact. But I still will be out here fighting for the Snyder Cut. So, or for the Snyderverse to return. So really exciting stuff, though. For me, obviously, this tease was just one of probably many that's going to come out. But one of the other teases that came out recently is, of course, Zachary Levi and his new Shazam costume. Now you can see it right here. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know that I was one of the biggest defenders of Zachary Levi's costume, the original costume in Shazam. One of our biggest videos that really helped jumpstart our channel was me waking up after a nap, just pressing record and defending Zachary Levi's costume in the original Shazam. Now, what do I think about this one? I think it's a great upgrade. I actually love it. It really feels like it's part of the DCEU now because the fabric doesn't feel like just a plain unitard like a cosplayer can make, but it's actually, I mean, cosplayers can probably make this too. That is, with awesome cosplayers out there, but this like has the texture. Let's go ahead and look into. Here's someone's Photoshop of it, and Zachary Levi actually responded. This Photoshop came out pretty soon after, and you can see right here, it captures the detail that is in is on the suit. So you can see the big changes. Of course, the biggest change probably the fact that the lightning bolt symbol is a little smaller and a little bit more off to the side, a little bit slanted, which I do like. The tease doesn't show a glowing symbol or a glowing thunderbolt, but it will be glowing according to Pony Smasher or David F. Sandberg. And that's the director, if you guys didn't know. And of course, the material itself has this pattern about it. And it does make the suit feel a little bit more part of this DCEU world, which I do like. And the gauntlets have changed. I like how more complex the gauntlets have become. The belt has changed a little bit. And obviously the leading lines to the bolt here look a little bit different and a little bit more reminiscent of the Man of Steel suit. So all in all, I love it. Now you can see in this little image right here, Zachary Levi doesn't have a cape on, but most likely, guaranteed, the cape's going to be there. It's just a matter of it being CGI'd in, just like they do with Henry Cavill's Man of Steel, right? So I'm a big fan of it. We recently got teased from The Rock what his costume we only got kind of a dark image with him wearing a robe, but we gotten teases that the costume is coming soon, and to me, so far, it looks like it's going to be awesome, or I'm anticipating it's going to be awesome. So this is probably going to look a little bit more like they're in the same universe, because obviously Shazam and the Black Adam are going to have to fight at some point. I know The Rock really wants to fight Superman, but until then, his arch nemesis is going to be Shazam. So I like it. I really enjoy this costume. And also David F. Sandberg, maybe I should pull that up too. David F. Sandberg actually put out a little tease on Instagram. Let's see if I can find it. I don't want to get copyrighted, but maybe I should just play it. I should just play it anyways. He posted. It's not pulling up for me right now. But anyways, you can check him out on Instagram. You can check out the little teaser he put out. It teases the suit a little bit more of a close-up, but it is really dark. There's no lights. And there's a joke in regards to that, too, why his video is so dark. Or he knows that the video is dark and you can't see everything. But this set photo right here from Just Jared clearly shows the suit in its detail. So, let me know what you guys think of the new Shazam suit in the comments down below. I love the first Shazam movie. The suit doesn't make the movie, but it's obviously going to make me enjoy it just a little bit more, the fact that I think his suit is upgraded. Let's go into the last topic today, guys. So, boom, last topic of the day has to do with the Batman, and I don't want to make this too much of a serious topic, but I do want to address it because I see it being talked about online. It's the fact that, there's, if I remember correctly, there was this guy on Twitter basically saying his uncle or something worked at WB as a visual effects artist, and people are really worried about the executives getting test screenings because Walter Hamada, Toby Emmerich, they're afraid that, or at least the people working on the movie are afraid that they think Toby Emmerich and Walter Hamada will think the movie's too dark for audiences, and they may want to change things up because of it. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this rumor up until now, but it was addressed by Grace Randolph, who's a more prominent scooper and YouTuber. So she referenced it and said right here, I haven't heard anything about WB execs having a problem with the Batman. I did hear from several people the film is extremely dark, and there's some concern about a mainstream appeal. But Joker made over $1 billion. Let's hope WB sticks to their guns this time. It's apparently fire. And I love that. I love Grace adding her input to this because Grace is definitely responsive to fans who ask her questions. And the question was, have you heard the rumors about WB apparently hate the new Batman movie and that they may delay it? First of all, the movie should have been coming out like a month from now or something like that, right? So I wouldn't be able to stand another delay. Second of all, I don't know if they hate it because there's a lot of different rumors going around. Other rumors are saying that they didn't see it yet and that the creators are scared for them to see it. I'm sure they've been seeing dailies, so I'm sure they know somewhat what they got on their hands. And then third, who doesn't think this movie is going to be dark? If you saw the trailer, you know it's going to be a dark movie. I mean, this isn't no Adam West Batman, obviously. I don't know what execs would expect after seeing what Matt Reeves did. And I mean, apparently there's a story about Matt Reeves leaving negotiations to be director of this movie because he wasn't going to get what he wanted. He wasn't going to get full control. And I think full control meant he wanted this movie to be in its own universe. So kudos to Matt Reeves for getting what he wanted. I do believe that Matt Reeves is going to do the movie he wants. There won't be any big studio interference because at this point you would think it's WB will know that, you know, fans are going to back the creatives, you know, especially because the trailer was so well received. I'm so hyped for this movie. Of course it's going to be dark. And yeah, I mean, mainstream appeal. Will the mainstream really go for something like this? I think yes. I think for a Batman movie, yes. I think a lot of people had issues with the Man of Steel being portrayed a little bit more I don't want to say realistic, but envisioning the Man of Steel as if he would exist in this real world. I think people had an issue with that because I think it was ahead of its time. But for Batman, I don't think people are going to have a big issue with him being dark. I think they'll welcome it, to be honest, because, you know, DC has to keep doing its thing, keep doing something different, and stay true to the story, okay? If it fits the story, if it fits the story that the director's trying to tell, let the movie play out how it's going to play out. And it's going to be dark, yeah, I believe that. But I think it's also, like Grace says, going to be fire. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of this. Do you put any stock into these rumors, and how hyped for you for this Batman movie on a scale of 1 to 10? Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Please do like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.